Forerunner of the Messiah by Ginzberg. Many-sided though Elijah's participation in the course of historical events is, it cannot be compared with what he is expected to do in the days of the Messiah. He is charged with the mission of ordering the coming time aright and restoring the tribes of Jacob. 105. His messianic activity thus is to be twofold. He is to be the forerunner of the Messiah, yet in part he will himself realize the promised scheme of salvation. His first task will be to induce Israel to repent when the Messiah is about to come. 106. And to establish peace and harmony in the world. 107. Hence, he will have to settle all legal difficulties and solve all legal problems that have accumulated since days immemorial. 108. And decide vexed questions of ritual concerning which authors entertain contradictory views. In short, all difference of opinion must be removed from the path of the Messiah. 109. This office of expounder of the law Elijah will continue to occupy even after the reign of peace has been established on earth, and his relation to Moses will be the same Aaron once held. 110. Elijah's preparatory work will be begun 3 days before the advent of the Messiah. Then he will appear in Palestine and will utter a lament over the devastation of the Holy Land, and his wail will be heard throughout the world. The last words of his elegy will be, "Now peace will come upon earth. When the evildoers hear this message, they will rejoice." On the second day, he will appear again and proclaim, "Good will come upon earth." And on the third, his promise will be heard, "Salvation will come upon earth." 111. Then Michael will blow the trumpet, and once more Elijah will make his appearance, this time to introduce the Messiah. 112. To make sure of the identity of the Messiah, the Jews will demand that he perform the miracle of resurrection before their eyes, reviving such of the dead as they had known personally. 113. But the Messiah will do the following 7 wonders. He will bring Moses and the generation of the desert to life. Korah and his band he will raise from out of the earth. He will revive the Ephraimitic Messiah who was slain. He will show the 3 holy vessels of the temple, the ark, the flask of manna, and the cruse of sacred oil, all 3 of which disappeared mysteriously. He will wave the scepter given him by God. He will grind the mountains of the Holy Land into powder like straw, and he will reveal the secret of redemption. Then the Jews will believe that Elijah is the Elijah promised to them, and the Messiah introduced by him is the true Messiah. 114. The Messiah, 115, will have Elijah blow the trumpet, and at the first sound the primal light, which shone before the week of creation, will reappear. At the second sound the dead will arise, and with the swiftness of wind assemble around the Messiah from all corners of the earth. At the third sound, the Shekinah will become visible to all. The mountains will be raised at the 4th sound, and the temple will stand in complete perfection as Ezekiel described it. 116. During the reign of peace, Elijah will be one of the 8 princes forming the cabinet of the Messiah. 117. Even the coming of the great judgment day will not end his activity. On that day, the children of the wicked, who had to die in infancy on account of the sins of their fathers, will be found among the just, while their fathers will be ranged on the other side. The babes will implore their fathers to come to them, but God will not permit it. Then Elijah will go to the little ones and teach them how to plead in behalf of their fathers. They will stand before God and say, "Is not the measure of good, the mercy of God, larger than the measure of chastisements? If then we died for the sins of our fathers, should they not now for our sakes be granted the good, and be permitted to join us in paradise?" God will give assent to their pleadings, and Elijah will have fulfilled the word of the prophet Malachi. He will have brought back the fathers to the children. 118. The last act of Elijah's brilliant career will be the execution of God's command to slay Samuel, and so banish evil forever. 119.